the Queens borough of New York City sits the historic neighborhood of Flushing. Just over 3 centuries ago, this colonial Dutch settlement was ground zero of the religious liberty movement. Today, many of the oldest houses of worship in the country are still standing here and represent hundreds of different sects and belief systems, a salad bowl in the melting pot of America. But looking into the story of this town, we learn a few dirty little secrets about a time in American history where freedom of religion was thrown out the stained glass window. So I'm guessing it's a few years old.
Let's put it this way. George Washington has been in this place.
So what's so significant about the Quaker Meeting House?
It survived in a time when it was illegal to practice your own religion.
Wait. This is America. We have freedom to practice religion.
And you're welcome because of where we are standing right now. Actually, a couple of doors down was where the documents were actually signed that allowed the freedom of consciousness in what would become the United States of America.
In 1656, Governor Peter Stuyvesant declared one state religion. This especially led to the mistreatment and persecution of Flushing's Quaker community. The people of Flushing responded with their own decree, declaring the right of freedom of conscience, extending to Jews, Muslims, and protecting the belief system of anyone who comes in peace. This Flushing remonstrance caused a backlash from Stuyvesant's administration, arresting local officials who refused to enforce his policy of intolerance, before the provincial authorities sided in favor of freedom. So this is the very beginning of religious freedom, even before the Constitution.
Correct, because of this.
In the same neighborhood where the remonstrance took place, I was able to witness various religious groups flourishing in Flushing.
Flushing, I think, really exemplifies where America is moving in terms of diversity and religious tolerance and coexistence.
Flushing's Interfaith Council brought me together with this group of local clergy to discuss freedom and tolerance in America today. Do you feel like you have freedom of religion here in America?
I had been to almost all the prayer houses in the area, and I feel very comfortable, very nice experience in this part of the world.
Do you think your parents or even your grandparents experienced that same religious freedom that you guys have experienced?
The Jews in Europe looked at America, they called it in Yiddish, the translation in English was a golden land. It's a life of freedom and beauty and the ability to be yourself. And when they immigrated over, luckily they were able. So my parents certainly knew religious freedom. My grandparents had to search and find religious freedom.
Even though we live in America, which has freedom of religion, there still seems to be some persecution.
I think everything stems from ignorance or lack of education to make it sound better.
And I think that's why we go visit the Quaker Meeting House, the Hindu temple, the Jewish synagogue. And if one of those groups has had persecution anywhere or they feel a threat, then we go and be their support, be a blockade or escort them to someplace, then we stand up and do that.
This video is inspired by our PBS series, Reconnecting Roots. Visit reconnectingroots.com to watch the full episodes or to check out our music and podcast. Don't forget to like and follow so we can keep making more. Thanks for watching.